This video we are comparing two very similar sauces, Frank's Red Hot Original and Frank's Red Hot Wings Buffalo. Stay tuned and I'll tell you about the difference so you can know which one to pick up at your grocery store. Let's dig in. Try the Buffalo first. Okay, there's Buffalo. Here is Original. Okay. Listen, I mean, these sauces are like almost identical. You know, it does feel like the Frank's Original is a little bit warmer, has a little bit more heat, and the Buffalo just has like virtually no heat. But the difference is like maybe if this is a 1 out of 10, then the Frank's is like maybe a 2. I think a 2 is fair actually. Yeah, I think a 2. So there is a little bit of a spice there. When it comes to texture, I think the Buffalo is slightly thicker and creamier than the Original. I think this is probably, however, the more versatile sauce because it is more pepper forward than the Buffalo. Its primary ingredient is the aged cayenne red peppers than the vinegar, whereas it's kind of flipped with this one. This one is more heavy on the vinegar. It's kind of hard to determine the real big differences between the two because they're so similar, but honestly, like, I think I prefer the Frank's Original just a bit more because I kind of like that more pepper forward flavor profile, whereas the Buffalo is just a bit more vinegary for my tastes, whereas, I don't know, I feel like the Frank's is slightly less vinegary. It still has tons of vinegar, but I feel like its main hero is still kind of the peppers, those cayenne peppers. For consistency and texture, this one is a little thicker and creamier. For health, however, the things start to kind of get interesting from here, and this is where the Original is the clear winner. You've got some more preservatives and artificial ingredients in the Buffalo, but the ingredients list for the Original is actually quite minimal. It's only aged cayenne red peppers, distilled vinegar, water, salt, and garlic powder. That seems to be a pretty natural sauce. So you are actually getting a bit more of a natural sauce with the Original Frank's as opposed to the Buffalo. I think that's really interesting how still, after all this time, Frank's Original sauce is still really good. And I think that's a testament to just, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know it's an old recipe, but you know, sometimes the old recipes are kind of the best, and I don't think their kind of Buffalo upgrade for this one really is an upgrade at all. I think the Original is the winner in taste, and that's usually, you know, the most important thing to me. Health does matter, texture matters, versatility matters, but when you have sauces that are almost so identical, what it really comes down to is just minute differences in taste. And for me, the Original kind of wins. But if you find yourself having, you know, some of the Buffalo sauce in your fridge or something, don't hesitate to use it though. It's not a bad sauce at all. It's quite good. But if you're deciding between the two, Frank's Original or Buffalo, I would go for the Original. If you're sensitive to spice, this doesn't bring that much heat that it's going to compromise anything. It's just going to add a little bit more I think it just adds a bit more of the peppery taste, which is probably what you want from a hot sauce anyway.